A very good afternoon to you and welcome to Africa Today. I am Richard Badum. First, the headlines. On the headlines, FG approves boarding of Nigerians with expired passports. Still on the headlines, world's only non-diplomats return home to Mali. Kenya celebrates 59th anniversary as a republic. While on sports, Uganda to withdraw from CHAN tournament. Now the news in detail. Federal government has approved the boarding and entrance of Nigerians abroad with an expired international passport into the country. This was contained in a letter by the Special Assistant to the Comptroller General of Immigration Service, Musa Lawal, on behalf of the Comptroller General of Immigration Service. The letter entitled Authority to Board and Meet Nigerians with Expired Nigerian Passports was copied to all head of mission, immigration attaches, airport controllers and airlines. According to the letter, all airlines are requested to allow holders of expired Nigerian passports to board without let or hindrance. And away from that story, many bandits have been killed and their camps destroyed in the latest round of operations by the Nigerian Air Force, that is NAF, across Kaduna State. Kaduna State Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Samuel Aruwan, on Monday disclosed that the feedback sent to the state government indicated that area patrols identified that attacked an active location in Kasarami General Area in Chekun local government area of the state was recorded. According to him, bandits camp was similarly struck with rockets and destroyed at Kofita and Kuyabana Forest in Birnin-Gwari local government area of the state. Camps were also targeted and destroyed at Kuduru and Gunan Baturea, and terrorists were neutralized about 4 kilometers west of Nabango. He further stated that while conducting armed surveillance around Karshi, Kerawa and Walawa axis of Igabi and Giwa local government areas, bandits were sighted nearly 6 kilometers southwest of Kerawa and promptly neutralized. During the mission, the house of a notorious bandit leader, Alhaji Lawan, was attacked and destroyed with rockets. The crew also maintained their presence overhead as a group. Troops cleared terrorist enclaves in the area. Still talking news on the local scene, Federal Ministry of Works on Monday removed barriers on Section 1 of the ongoing Lagos-Ibadan Express project. The ministry apparently took the action to facilitate better flow of vehicular traffic, according to reports. Newsman also reports that workmen used heavy-duty equipment to remove crash barriers and other diversion points to stop flow of traffic for the season. The removal is a relief for motorists plying the axis, who sometimes spend 4 to 5 hours in gridlock due to the ongoing construction. Supervising the reopening area around OPIC, one which spans Ojota in Lagos to Sagamu interchange, we have been removed on Monday.
As part of our empowerment program, we have decided to, because there's an announcement we made earlier, that all barriers at road construction sites will be removed by 15th of December to allow for free movement during this season. So on Lagos-Ibadan, we've already attained a level to which we can allow those barriers to be removed. So rather than waiting till Thursday, 15th of December, just as we did at the other section from the old toll gate up to Otedola Bridge, which we opened for traffic last week, we've also completed this stretch up to a level where we can allow movement.
According to Kuti, he said, according to his explanation, that all construction would also be halted on Section 2 of the project, which spans Shagamu interchange to Ojo in Ibadan on Thursday, to further boost movement ahead of the Yuletide. Meanwhile, Ogun State Police Commissioner Larry Bankole assured all those plying the road of tight security in the highway.
The opening of the barriers today will no doubt reduce the travel time, leading to elimination of the gridlocks that have been prevalent in the last couple of months. That in itself will ameliorate the security situation along this corridor. We will continue to ensure safety of lives and property, not only on this corridor but the whole of Ogun State. My appeal, just like my colleagues have said, to the motoring public is for them to abide by rules of traffic at all.
Bankole further assured that the free flow of traffic would tame crime and criminality on the highway. And away from that story now, civil rights advocacy group Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, that is HURIWA, on Monday said that the invasion by the military of southeast communities with its many casualties is not working, while urging the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, to adopt fresh strategies to combat crimes in the southeast and other geopolitical zones of the country. Besides, HURIWA condemned the sporadic attacks by terrorists targeting strategic national security assets and the offices of the Independent National Electoral Commission, that is INEC, in the southeast zone, stressing that killing of members of security forces by hoodlums is intolerable crimes against humanity. The rights group challenged operatives working within the intelligence community to arrest the actual perpetrators of this unmitigated violence. The rights group national coordinator, Comrade Emmanuel Omubiko, in a statement said this change of strategy by the military is important, as non-indigenous commanders deployed to the southeast is totally strange, and such commanders have been described as high-handed in their approach. The group demanded at least 75% of those who hold command positions in the southeast should be indigenous Igbos to manage the situation properly. When we return, news from other parts of West Africa. Keep watching. Thank you for staying tuned. Welcome back. Well, now we move to Africa stories from the West. World's only nonuplet, that is 9 babies born at the same time, have safely returned to Mali, their home country. The parents and their 9 babies arrived at the airport in the capital Bamako in the small hours of today and were welcomed by Health Minister Diminato Sangari. They were living in a flat with medical support in the Moroccan city of Casablanca since living in the Ain Barja clinic, where the babies were born on 4 May 2021. They broke the Guinness World Record for the most children delivered in a single birth to survive. The babies, consisting of 5 girls and 4 boys, were conceived using in vitro fertilization, that is IVF treatment, and were delivered by C-section. Still talking on West Africa, Guinea's former leader Musa Dadis Camara denied responsibility when he took the stand on Monday at a trial of officials implicated in a 2009 massacre. Instead, linked the former ousted leader Alpha Condé to the 2009 stadium massacre. Camara said in court that September 28 was skillfully orchestrated, prepared from scratch by President Alpha Condé, Sakuba, and their executioner, Tomba. Camara and 10 other former military and government officials stand accused over the killing of 156 and the rape of at least 109 women by pro-junta forces at an opposition rally in a Conakry stadium in September 2009. They face charges ranging from murder to sexual violence, kidnappings, arson, and looting. Camara himself is charged with personal criminal responsibility and command responsibility. Camara's deposition was a key moment which survivors and relatives of the victims had been waiting since the trial opened on September 28, 13 years to the day after the massacre. We move to other parts of Africa after this break. Thank you for staying with us. We now move to other parts of Africa, where Kenya is celebrating